6 months ago, an idea popped into my head. The idea of using art as a means of social change. And I started thinking what kind of art can bring about social change. The only art I know is that of documentary filmmaking. And I started wondering if I could use documentary filmmaking as a way or means to social change. The big question was how. For last 4 years, I've been traveling to different parts of the country shooting documentary films. I have met several people and individuals from the bottom of the pyramid. I have interacted with a lot of social entrepreneurs, innovators, and change makers. In all my travels, one thing that stood out is that there are several stories of change waiting to be told. Stories that are rooted in changing the fortunes of those at the bottom of the pyramid. Stories that are based on giving a better shot at life to these people. And I thought, how could these stories be told? For a few privileged filmmakers like me, it is difficult to tell all these stories. This led me to think that can these stories be told by the very same people who are in midst of these stories? This means the people who stay in villages and rural areas and towns. The biggest challenge is that these people are not storytellers. And this led me to think what if I could equip and train these people to tell these stories themselves? Which means if I can train a rural young person and give him the requisite skills, can he tell stories that matter the most to him? And when I thought about this problem this way, I felt maybe this is the right way to do it. So, although I have not thought about a name for this project, what I do know is I want to achieve the following two objectives. First, I want to dig out these stories of change that reside in nooks and corners of our country. These stories of change which can be found in small towns and villages. And I want to present these stories to the world. Secondly, I want to teach documentary filmmaking skills to rural youth. And these skills have real and sustainable economic value, which means that by learning these skills, these rural young people can earn a decent living. If I'm able to achieve these two objectives, I believe I would have made a small contribution in bringing about some bit of social change.